Today I'm going to talk about blanket repair. One thing that I see people asking constantly, whether it's on an internet forum on Facebook, is where can I get my blanket repaired for my horses? And I used to send my blankets out to be repaired. They'd get washed and repaired, and it would cost me a minimum of $50 no matter how small the repair. That might not sound like much, or it might sound like a lot, but in the space of like 2 years, getting my blankets washed and repaired, I could have afforded to buy new ones. I knew there had to be another way, so I'll be talking about washing blankets another time. This time I'm going to talk about repairing blankets. First, what I was doing when I had to rip into blankets is I was cutting a patch and I was sewing it on. Let me tell you, that is not easy. The worst thing was Missy managed to get this strap pulled off. How she got it off, I don't know. I had to sew it back on. She got it off again. I sewed it back on and decided I was getting her a new blanket because I don't really trust that strap. And of course, sometimes this is where you're supposed to have a D-ring, and that's so that you can attach the leg straps, and they come off constantly. Things like this strap and that strap, yeah, you need a machine for. Others, not so much. I came up with this idea a couple of years ago. Here, you can see I have taken just needle and thread, doesn't matter how good it is, and I just repaired that the best I could. Next thing I did was I made some patches. This is 2 inches wide and it was 17 inches long. I had gotten the material in the store, gotten the backing for it, and I can cut the patches the size that I need. And for each one of these strips, it's like 2 by 17, it cost me approximately 40 cents. So all I have to do is just remove the back. Got to make sure I stay in frame here. I don't have a tripod. Well, I know I have a tripod, I just can't get my camera on it. Stick the strap on the blanket where it needs to go, and then take my iron. And this, incidentally, is my ironing board from home. My husband doesn't know I have it out here, so please don't tell him. I don't think he'd be very happy about it. And all it takes is just a couple of seconds in each spot, and iron it right on. And of course now I've got to move the blanket up a little to get the rest of it. But there it is. It's all ironed on. Admittedly, you prefer to do this after the blanket's been washed. However, when you have winter that doesn't want to go away and going to need the blankets on the horses because you've got your 4th nor'easter in less than a month coming up the coast, yeah, you might not be able to do that. Now, what I will do later on as a precaution, I will take my sewing machine, and I will sew around these just to make sure that they do stay in place. She managed to get it undone here a little. I will sew that just to make sure that it stays. But the blanket is now ready. Tomorrow I will be able to put this back on her, be able to put her spare one to the side, and I'm all set to go. Thank you for watching.